first album you ever bought with your own money? Most people never forget that feeling. Tonight, these rare photos and forgotten facts take us back to the moments when music wasn't just something you heard. It was something you lived.
Mama just killed a man.
The original Roxy music in 1972. Their futuristic look and avant-garde sound were a shock to the system. The wild card was Brian Eno on synthesizers, whose experimental textures helped make them one of the most innovative bands of the decade. Uriah Heep's Ken Hensley, 1975. While a major band in Europe, their greatest legacy was being one of the first Western rock acts to break through the Iron Curtain, achieving massive Beatles-like stardom in Russia and Eastern Europe. Freddie Mercury, 40th birthday, 1986. Just a year after Live Aid made him immortal. The party was legendary. Costumes, drag queens, excess on every level. Freddie knew how to celebrate. This was him at full blast, living like there's no tomorrow.
I want to break free from your legs, you're so satisfied, I don't need you.
The birth of a rock and roll legend. Stevie Nicks' famous flowing black outfits weren't just a stylistic choice. She wore them for comfort under the hot stage lights, a practical decision that accidentally created one of the most enduring images in rock. The Guess Who, 1972. Randy Bachman's gone, walked out, started his own thing. But Burton Cummings kept it rolling. New lineup, still charting. This version of the band doesn't get enough credit. Canada's Rock Pioneers, Chapter 2. A portrait from their very first photo shoot in 1968, before they'd even played a major gig. This image captures four forces of nature, just as they were about to launch the decade-long reign that would forever define heavy rock. A rare family moment for Pink Floyd. But this wasn't a vacation. They were writing music for a film, experimenting with the very sounds and themes that would soon become their world-changing masterpiece, The Dark Side of the Moon. Three icons at a party David Bowie threw to retire Ziggy Stardust. Bowie had just produced Lou Reed's comeback album, Transformer, single-handedly resurrecting his career and giving him his biggest ever hit, Walk on the Wild Side.
But she never once lost her head, even when she was giving good head to Sylvain.
Page and Plant at the Bath Festival, 1969. They weren't even the headliners, but their performance was a sheer force of nature. This is the moment Led Zeppelin went from a hot new act to the undisputed kings of live rock. The Master and His Disciples. Robert Plant with Ann and Nancy Wilson of Heart in '82. At the time, Plant refused to play Zeppelin songs, while Heart, often dubbed Little Zepp, proudly carried the torch of epic hard rock for a new generation. Keith Moon. That face tells you everything. The wildest drummer who ever lived, on stage and off. Hotels feared him. Bandmates loved him. Nobody could keep up, and nobody could replace him. One of a kind, the real deal. George Harrison at his Friar Park estate in 1975. As he grew more disillusioned with the music business, his magnificent gardens became his personal sanctuary. It was here he could escape the shadow of the Beatles and connect with his deeper spiritual side. Alice Cooper, 1975. After a night of shock rock theater on his Welcome to My Nightmare tour, this is how he relaxed. The rock and roll villain was a huge cartoon fan. The perfect, surreal cool-down for the ultimate showman. Page and Plant, mid-70s. The two of them were the engine. Robert's voice, Jimmy's guitar, that unspoken connection. They didn't need to talk on stage, just a look, and the song would turn. This partnership ran the whole thing. Bob Dylan and Patti Smith in 1975. This was during the legendary Rolling Thunder Revue, a meeting of two generations of rock poets. Dylan was a fan of her work, a quiet acknowledgement from the master to the new voice of the streets. A moment of peace during the madness of exile on Main Street. While the sessions were legendary for their wildness, the ever-professional Charlie Watts hated the unprofessional atmosphere so much that he seriously considered quitting the Rolling Stones for good. Duran, 1993. By this point, many had written them off as an 80s relic. But the surprise worldwide success of their mature ballad, Ordinary World, launched one of rock's great comebacks, proving they were serious artists. Mick Jagger and Jerry Hall at Studio 54, 1978. The king of rock and the world's top model at the center of the disco universe. The Rolling Stones album Some Girls, released this same year, was directly inspired by these nights. The Doors in D.C., 1968. Rare shot. No stage, no spotlight. Just four guys, relaxed, before everything got heavy. A year from now, Miami happens, and nothing's the same. But right here, just a band catching a breath.